So yes, we're just back from the school run, and would you believe Ben actually beat Sammy out from school today, didn't he? Which is the first. Really quite surprised at that actually, but no, it's had a up and down. Well, they said it's had more positives today, didn't they, than negatives this afternoon.
Where are you going? Can I come to? Tell me ooh, don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away. I wanna hear you say don't walk away. Tell me these are the words that I need to hear. Where are you going? Can I come to? Tell me ooh, don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away. Tell me don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away.
Good morning everyone, welcome to Tuesday. How are we all doing today? So yes, we just woke up with a dust and the snow, not an awful lot. It's actually melting now, which is good. They do say we might get some more Sunday into Monday or Saturday into Sunday, something like that. I know we are due to get another load, so we'll just have to wait and see if we get any. Being honest, I don't believe them because they said that the weekend we didn't get a single snowflake. But not only that, Sammy's taxi hasn't turned up again this morning. Really don't know why. I've had no phone calls, no nothing. Obviously the carers come out this morning. But again, it's not been nice. We can't get Ben back into regular routine and getting him back on the school bus, getting back in school in the mornings if the taxi company aren't sticking to their word, turning up and something like that. I think the few times we got Ben to the taxi, sat him in there when he started, being honest, I think they've actually scared him. They're scared to take him and stuff like that, but yet they do know Ben had changing behaviour, so I don't know why they agreed to take it if they were scared. So yeah, so we're gonna probably take him in again this afternoon because obviously they didn't turn up yesterday. Sammy thinks we're so desperate for a day off, but
I want a day off.
you're sweet. What's that, sweeter?
I want a day off.
Let's hear what Daddy says, won't we? So they're definitely gonna do a full day at school tomorrow because obviously Stephen's off tomorrow, and then obviously they break up Thursday anyway. So I really love to hear what their excuses is. We really would do. So it was a blessing. Yeah, Ben's really happy. As you can hear him, he's quite vocal again this morning, which is really lovely to see. Especially he had some really good interaction, really good eye contact with the carers this morning, which again was really lovely to see him do that. They're going to take him out for us one day next week as well, which is going to be good to see if they can get him out and about, even if it's just walk around the local block or something like that. Gives me and Stephen a bit of a break as well. So anyway, yeah, so they're currently watching some live screen of the underground on YouTube or something. Some lockdown special or something. Even Ben's actually watching it. But tell you what, a couple of years ago, like I said, we took Ben down the London Underground. It was because girls, he absolutely loved it. We thought he'll panic and things like that, being underground and somewhere new. But no, he was taking it all in his stride, bless him. He was happy as Harry. So, Sam is so desperate to get back down to London again, so hopefully, probably won't be this year now, obviously, with what's going on, but next year, definitely going to try and get back down to London. If we can do it this year, we can do it this year, but obviously I'm not holding out much hope to be honest, because I know Sammy's so desperate to go back on the London Eye and do the sea life down there. Obviously, we can't do Shrek if we do, because obviously the strobe light and with Ben. We done Madame Tussauds again a couple of years ago, and being honest with you, even I didn't like it. It was too cramped in there, and being honest with you, the kids found it boring. But also Sammy said he wants to do the River Thames boat cruise. That'd be quite interesting doing this when it's nice summer's day, I think. And then he also about seeing that Tower Bridge, because it goes up with it, but it's underneath. I know we've gone down to Weymouth before. It's exactly the same thing, so he was definitely do that. So anyway, yeah, so make myself a cup of tea. Phone school up again, tell them what's happened. See what they suggest about taking him this afternoon or give him a day off. So yes, we just dropped the boys off at school. So it's quite strange saying boys, because normally Sammy goes off in his taxi first thing in the morning. But he seemed happy enough doing it, getting to school, bless him.
Yeah, no, but it's not fair on him to miss it when he can go.
No, it's not fair on Sammy to miss it again like that, because he said he was missing science and drama this morning. So obviously school aware of what's going on and stuff like that. But had an email back from transport company this morning. They're phoning the transport operator to find out why they haven't turned up now for the last 2 days, and we've had no phone calls or nothing. And also the head of transport at Northampton is now looking into the case for us, which is great. They're going to try and see if they can get a proper transport company in for us now gave us the impression, didn't they didn't want Ben on the bus in the first place, did they?
Yeah.
Even the carer said that. So being honest, if I reckon,
Thank God I never met them because I never got a chance to see them.
no, I know. Even the carers have said they give that impression they didn't want in there, stuff like that. They say even that's the case, why on earth take up the position in the first place when you're told you're going to have a child with changing behaviour? But then again, it probably comes down to money, like they said. So anyway, you had a good journey in with them, which was really lovely. He kept doing the odd tap like that, but I think it's just I think some of that's just a form of habit now anyway. So also he went into the classroom by himself, which is nice. Obviously his teacher come out, didn't they? Of course, from where we parked, he just got out the car, walked up the ramp into his classroom, which was good. And as we left him, he was still standing there waiting for his lunch, and they got curry. Is it curry and rice for lunch? I think it is, isn't it? So obviously Ben likes curry and rice anyway. Sammy's got packed lunch because he doesn't like that. So we're going to go get ourselves some chips now, I think. Don't you think so? Because it's 12:15 now. By the time we get home, won't be worth cooking anything like that. So yeah, why not have a treat from the chip shop today? So there you go. There's Stephen's last sausage and chips. They're the chips from the chip shop where we go. They are really, really nice. They're really, really moreish. Also, they do actually do gluten-free ones, believe it or not, which is great. So when the kids are off, they often have gluten-free, not so much salmon, but they'll have the gluten-free fish. And they also do chicken nuggets, I think they do gluten-free. Obviously the chips are gluten-free anyway. But being honest with you, Ben's had enough of chips. Even McDonald's chips he just doesn't like. But mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, he'll eat. But give him a chip, just throws it back in your face basically. But last night I did some cheesy chips and he enjoyed them, so I don't know if it's the flavour or not, I do not know. So yes, that's what Stephen's got, and then I got myself a chicken burger and with some salad, with some mayonnaise there. So I'll tell you what, and again, these are really nice. Obviously it's 1:45 now, so it's just easier to get something like now rather than cooking. We don't have time to relax. We had to go back on and pick up again. So yeah, so just had the parcel delivery, and I wasn't expecting this till Friday. Was it Friday or Saturday? I haven't said delivery. Yeah. And obviously it's just come today, and I know Sam will be happy. Obviously it doesn't match his wallpaper. I'm still waiting for the curtains to come through, but he's going to love that, isn't he? What do you reckon? He is. I'll tell you what, that child's growing up so quickly. So yeah, so I've obviously got the curtains coming as well. They're to be coming Friday. And the problem is, the only size we could get him were too big for his window, wasn't it? Yeah. So the problem is, my mum said she could turn them up for me, because my mum can do that sort of thing, so she's going to do that. So yes, hopefully, fingers crossed, he should enjoy his bedroom. We're going to go to Argos tomorrow, aren't we? Pick up his treasure drawers for him, because he doesn't want that unit anymore, does he? No. He said he doesn't like it, which you can't blame him. And he can put his clothes in there. But yeah, I do really like this. I know it's nice. Is that Towerbridge? I think it is, isn't it? I think this might be slightly different to his wallpaper, but it's still going to match anyway. It's all London themed that anyway. So hopefully he'll and tell him when he comes home from school. So I didn't see him in the breeze. That was a quick 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're having a bit of a kip.
I know, you used to sit there falling asleep on the sofa waiting just a minute ago and things like that. So anyway, did you enjoy your chips?
Yeah, I did enjoy the chips.
Tell you what, I said they're really, really nice on there. Really, really enjoy them. I've never actually heard about one bad comment from that place, have you?
I enjoyed that battered sausage. I was loving it.
Yeah, you know that's a different sausage. You normally have the other one, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I've never had a battered sausage before.
No. But anyway, yeah. Also, what I like about that fish and chip shop is they don't warm the previous nights up from lunchtime, do they? That's one thing they never do. They do throw them away.
I remember that when I was a kid, when we used to go to the chip shop, you always used to warm the last night's leftovers back up again.
Oh yeah, well that's called something, wasn't there? Can't think what they're all called. Yeah. Anyway, just goes to prove there must be bad weather. Just in the gritter. Oh it goes. Just in the gritter come down. So I don't know therefore what they're thinking is going to happen. I know they
major frost tonight.
Oh, is it major frost? Is it?
-15 in some places.
Oh, a bit chilly, isn't it? Stuff like that. So it's really chilly. Anyway, Sammy's teachers emailed. Sammy settled in good as soon as he went back in school, didn't he? Yeah. And obviously said she'll catch up with us probably tomorrow because she's doing some teacher work or something like that. So he's still back in alright. As far as I know, Ben's had a good day. I'll find out obviously one of his teacher emails a bit later, or we'll pick him up, won't we?
It's not consistent for the poor worker. That's the problem.
It's not consistent. This is what we're trying to figure out. He needs actually the consistency to get his routine back to normal and things like that. But obviously, when transport aren't playing their part, are they? And stuff like that. But obviously, they're going to do a full day tomorrow. And even if Ben can't get on transport, that's if it turns up, of course, on Thursday, we're going to bring him back in the afternoon. So, and obviously, like I said, Friday they got teacher training day, and they're off then next week. So it's going to be not be nice. It's going to be a boring half term because obviously we can't do our normal things. Because normally we used to go to like broadcasts. We used to remember we used to on the Wednesday of half term. We always used to go and renew our passes, didn't we?
Yeah.
Obviously they're valid now till September, October time, I think, isn't it?
We need to get them reprinted.
We need to get them reprinted actually. So, and also we used to go to like the sea life centres and stuff. Obviously that's changed now, so we can't do it at the minute. Only thing I think of is just do lots of walks, but again the weather's not going to be nice. What can you do? You know what I mean? So obviously the carers still come in anyway. But one thing we are definitely going to try and do if we can is walk around the lake. Ben absolutely loves it around there, doesn't he? We feed the ducks and we'll just go on his lead. So what we're going to do is, because it's a good 15-20 minute walk from our house alone, we're going to park down by the lake as well, so he hasn't got to walk that far and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sure we'll find things to do, won't we? Because I know Sammy wants to do some baking. He's also got his science kits left over from Christmas he hasn't done yet because he's ill saving those for half term, and he's also got one of his Legos to do as well. So, but then again, it's trying to find things that Ben wants to do, because obviously Ben and Sammy are totally different. They want to do different things. So anyway, it started to rain now. Is that snow?
I don't know what it is.
It's definitely doing something anyway, so obviously we'll see how they got on when we go back to school. So yeah, so we're just back from the school run, and would you believe Ben actually beat Sammy out from school today, didn't he? Which is the first. Really quite surprised at that actually, but no, it's had a up and down. Well, they said it's had more positives today, didn't they, than negatives this afternoon, which is really good. So we're doing, Ben, you hungry? You went to curry, you had your lunch at lunchtime, didn't you? Yeah, it's dinner.
Did it?
Yeah, it's curry. I know. Do you like?
Not dreading your backhand, the turn.
I know, bless him. At least it's nice things are happy. You can see he's been wearing his hat because he's got the good old hat hair. You right, my darling? Hang on, you got yourself attached to your spring. Hang on. Got yourself attached to your spring. There you go. What's that? What you like, son? Yeah? Ready then? Hang on. Ready, Ben. Ready. 1, 2, 3. There you go, darling. Put your lights on now. There you go. Put your lights on for you. You love your lights, don't you? Oh, we've realised. Oh, Peppa Pig. You absolutely love Peppa Pig, don't you, sweetheart? Please have had a good day. Well, I can't say day, actually, afternoon, really, can't I? So yeah, we also had a good journey in with them, which was really lovely. Good journey back home, because I expected him to pick off and stuff like that. But no, he went for his ears a little bit, but it's more of a little tap and a physical hit. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're getting there. School, like I said, school said they can see the positives in him now, which is really good, and also a weekend as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're fine seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for Ben. Ben, don't you do pasta for tea? So then, sweetheart, how was your afternoon at school?
Very good.
So what did you do this afternoon?
Same thing.
Like what?
Heidi.
Yeah, we had a Heidi's lesson this afternoon, didn't you? So, what have you done with your duvet?
It's right there.
On there. Do you like? Oh yeah. Do you like your duvet?
Yeah.
Does it match your paper? I don't think it does it? I think it's slightly. I think it is.
Yeah,
Slightly.
that's like my paper.
I don't know.
I think it's like.
There's the wallpaper.
Oh.
There's the bridge, and there's that one. So I think it might be slightly different, but it doesn't matter if it's slightly different, does it, sweetheart?
Yeah.
So Daddy's going to do pasta for tea. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Because I bet you're hungry because you didn't at school doing so, did you?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Do you want school doing tomorrow? You haven't packed lunch tomorrow.
School dinner.
What's tomorrow?
Lasagna.
I like lasagna, don't you? So, all right then. So, you're going to play on your Switch? You're going to play on your PlayStation?
No, I'm watching something.
You're going to watch something on telly? Okay. Yeah, so Stephen's cooking tea tonight. What are we cooking for tea?
Crying. I'm crying.
You're right. Why do onions always make you cry? Let's fast Google that in a minute and find out why.
It's got some enzyme in it.
Is it to do with the enzyme, is it?
What's some enzyme?
But we've even tried to peel them underwater, chop them underwater. It's all the same thing, haven't you? So
came to them, you made it cry.
I hate that, and I cry. So you can see, I think we must be having the usual pasta for tea tonight. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's just fancy.
Yeah.
I get bored.
Does anyone find some days we just want to fancy ordering takeout? You know what I mean? It's sometimes it's easier.
What do you order?
Exactly.
It's just crappy burgers and.
I know. The thing is, because obviously Domino's Pizza are not doing gluten free at the minute, are they? And it's not fair on Ben to have to suffer. So, yeah, so obviously we got. There's Ben's pasta there, he's got the Fusy Lily. Ben loves this one. He prefers that one. See, Sam prefers that one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You like that one better as well. So, obviously got a chicken, and then also got your mushrooms there as well. So, let's get Stephen cooking the pasta.
Well then guys, that brings Tuesday's vlog to a close, and look at my hair, it's really getting long. I really hate this. Hopefully very soon we'll know when the hairdressers are going to open, or else I'm going to have to let Cheryl loose with some clippers.
You don't trust me though, do you?
No, I don't. I hate having long hair, especially when it's like this. It's horrible, I tell you, my hair never can grow properly. It's like, you know, Samuel's hair when he was young, he used to grow really properly, really nice, and then as he got older it just went horrible, didn't it?
I know what it was. I remember one time when went up to the barber's, he was like, can you shave it for me, didn't he? And since it's been shaved, it hasn't grown back like it since. Like I said, I know pictures on the vlogs before. I used to love his hair because his hair used to be like mine, didn't it? It used to go straight down.
Used to be like a sheepdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, that does another day, and started off not very well. Cheryl tells me the transport didn't turn up again this morning, and the excuse they used was because of the poxy little bit of snow we've had round here.
The weather conditions, which was rubbish, because I said Ben's carers drove all the way down from Birmingham. They said it was absolutely fine. Again, even school said there it was absolutely fine. So I think there's no way to try and get out, because being honest with you, like I said before, they're scared to take Ben on the bus. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really don't.
Anyway, guys, yeah, I am feeling so tired tonight. It's unreal. It's been one of those days, very long days. Didn't sleep very well last night again.
Please, you can't blame Ben. Ben slept quite well for the last couple of nights.
Just me in general. Just, you know, I just don't know what's wrong. Too much stress, I suppose, on my head with everything.
Probably, yeah. So, did have a nice dinner tonight. It was the place having tea, and my friend said, apparently her husband brought some hot cross buns, and obviously they're gluten free. She said, did Ben want them? So I thought it was really, really nice of her to say that, isn't it? Really nice. I know. So thank you very much. I know you watched the vlog, and so thank you very much for them. Ben's going to really enjoy this, especially them being off next week for the half term, isn't he?
Alright guys, yep, so thank you very much for joining us today, and as always, subscribe down below, comment down below, and do all the things down below.
I know, tomorrow we're doing school run, and then British Gas coming out tomorrow, aren't they, to fix our thermostat, because we can't turn it up or turn it down. When the heat comes on, it's like a boiler house in here.
Plus I've got to try and start on Sammy's room, but either way, Friday morning when I'm off, I'm going to get him out of his bedroom early and just go at it.
Because they're not at school, are they?
So I'm off for a whole weekend, so I'm looking forward to it. Nice rest, really. And hopefully one day we'll be able to go and do something again. So yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram below. We'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday, I think. Bye guys.
Yeah, see you tomorrow guys. Bye everyone.
Where are you going?